Hello, Virgos. Welcome in. You always have the highest viewership by far, of all the astrological sign readings that I do. So this week I'm doing a lot of extra, sending you all extra love, extra support, extra care, extra clarity. So with those intentions, Virgo, let's look at the energies of the day, of the month ahead as well. Whatever the most important messages for the highest and greatest good for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross-watchers are always welcome. It has been such a beautiful journey translating so many of these messages for so many Virgos. It's impacted me in lovely ways in the 3D. It's amazing how when I meet new people, a lot of times they're like, I'm a Virgo. And I'm like, of course you are. It's just so wonderful. So welcome in. Glad you're here. Let's get to your messages, okay? All right, a lot came out in the overall energies. We have 3 of Wands reversed, 6 of Cups. It's about your childhood, about loving past, thinking about the past. 3 of Wands is a timing card. Feels like you're resolving something around your past. And then we've got 9 of Pentacles reverse. Hermit. Virgo, showing up in your own reading is a great way to be able to access these energies when you show up as yourself in the reading. Page of Swords and then Page of Pentacles. Okay. This has a single parent type of energy with the 2 pages. Like maybe you have children, 2 children for some of you. And with 9 of Pentacles in reverse, there's some type of financial instability, a lack of abundance that we're looking at. All right. It feels like a very specific message. It feels like we're talking about a single parent and financial difficulties. 2 of Pentacles, another like rubbing 2 pennies together, trying to make ends meet, trying to balance work hard, play hard, trying to balance the budget. There's some 2 of Swords reverse clarity coming in, where there's been some type of confusion. 6 of Cups is a very family loving energy. Feels like you provide a very loving, nurturing environment, despite the type of environment that you grew up in. 6 of Cups in reverse. It looks like in your family of origin, you weren't treated fairly. You might have a lot of trauma or emotional upset. You might have been treated like the scapegoat or less than. My throat chakra kind of collapsed a little bit there. Feels like you might have kept this a secret. Or you weren't allowed to talk about it. This is a family matter, that kind of. We don't talk about things that happen in the house with people outside. It feels like you might not have really had permission to talk about what's happening. And so by the pressure put on you that you're not allowed to talk about this, tells me right away, if that was an agreement in your childhood, that whoever was saying that knew that what they were doing was incorrect. And instead of stopping treating you that way, they just stopped you from having the freedom and permission to talk about it with others. So it feels like you might have been complicit, made to be complicit in your own abuse, neglect, scapegoat, blame, shame projected onto you. That might have been your unofficial role in the family. So what's going on? Okay, we've got 2 9s in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This feels like a lot of difficult emotions. Upset, financial issues, a lack of stability, a lack of security. All right. What your challenge is? A Magician came out as a challenge. It feels like your challenge right now is manifesting what you prefer. Manifesting, it looks like stability, security, abundance. So you feel supported, secure, so that you can support yourself and your children. Finding happiness, feeling blessed. It feels like I'm talking to someone who's feeling very overwhelmed, feeling like nothing's going their way. Okay, there's a dependency. Feels like you might be dependent on someone else, or it's hard to let go of someone else or foundation that's no longer there. Feels like whoever in the past created stability and security, they're not a foundation anymore. It feels like it's all fight, all chaos, and not a steady foundation. What's the Hierophant? There's I'm asking Spirit. It feels like there's a contract. Maybe some of you are waiting for a contract to be implemented. It feels like sad news, grief and sorrow, the thievery reverse. There's a lot of grief and sorrow in this reading, a lot of upset. Thievery reversed. It feels like someone has tried to steal or has stolen finances or tried to make it so you don't have finances. Leaving you impoverished type of energy. Feels like you're waiting for some new beginning, a new spark, a new vitality. It's good that there's new energy coming in. What's this new spark, this new vitality? Something desirous? What's nice? Okay. Yes. There we go. It feels like you're waiting for a spark, an idea, a direction to call you in away from whoever's, it feels like someone's purposely trying to block your finances, trying to create instability for you. And they're just a fight. This could be an ex. that's tried to make it impossible for you to financially move on. Someone who feels very comfortable treating you as less than. Maybe using financial means to keep you in that position, to keep you tolerating less than treatment because they have some type of hold over your emotions and over your finances. This feels like someone, again, in the childhood, there's someone who felt very comfortable treating you poorly, and then in your romantic relationship here, someone who, if you don't play along, if you see them for who they really are, that doesn't work. So this person's trying to block or has been able to block some type of finances. It looks like you're turning your back on this energy, and that's fantastic. Allowing healing to come in, healing your emotions, not allowing this person to have access to your emotions. Feels like there's a lot of wisdom that you can learn, that you can extrapolate from the experiences that you've gone through. So what you've gone through is not for naught. You can use that information, you can transmute that energy and find the wisdom from it and create a 10 of Pentacles, your legacy. There's a need to see something from a different perspective. Some of you might be slowed down at this time or kind of feeling stuck, and it feels like you can utilize that stuckness to see something from a different perspective. It feels like a desire, something you really want. Go towards that. Follow your highest excitement. Bashar type of energy coming through, and see something from a different perspective. And it feels like that helps you. Queen of Pentacles with her back turned. Look, she's like focused on a new beginning, on a new direction. She's trained her focus with a bird of prey, a lot of fertility, a lot of abundance. There's something, it feels like a new opportunity. So you'll see things, so you get out of kind of this overwhelm energy, a lot of hurt that you're processing through. If this is where you're at, and that hurt, in that woundedness, and feeling a lack of stability, security, a lack of emotional support, feeling unblessed, feeling like things aren't going your way. What I'm perceiving here is that you're right where you need to be. There's nothing wrong with where you are. The Hermit card also, Virgo, is someone going on a journey by themselves in steep mountains, steep trail. And that journey alone gives this person enlightenment, that is the lantern to light their way. It feels like you have an opportunity to really learn something, step into a new perspective. And it has something to do with turning your focus from where you've been and focusing on something you prefer. Whatever exciting, following your excitement. Yeah, Sun. Okay, so I'm looking in what's hidden. What's hidden is Sun, 3 of Cups, reverse, 3 of Swords. There's a lot of clarity, energy. The gong. This is an interesting image of the Sun card. Gong, kind of like gong. Oh, epiphany. Oh, clarity coming in around some toxic group. 3 of Cups. That's betrayal. What do Virgos need to know around what's hidden? What are the most important messages that would help Virgos navigate this specific situation. Again, look at you showing up as yourself in the reading. And this is such a great illustration of what I was just talking about. That lantern, that light, lighting your way. Empress, birthing a new reality. That's it. There's something about letting this old story die, that someone can control you through emotional manipulation and through financial manipulation. People can get you to accept less than what you deserve, can feel comfortable treating you in uncomfortable ways. And so it looks like you are coming to a realization, a determination that you're going to create something different for yourself, stepping into your divine feminine energy. There's something here about a very toxic group. 3 of Cups reversed. This feels like a gossipy family group, friend group. I'm not sure who this is. There's some heartbreaking, some group that feels very comfortable betraying you, demeaning you. Oh, this is a little... what I'm seeing here is like a future potential that's hidden. If you take what you've learned and the knowledge and the wisdom from what you've experienced and create a new world for yourself with that clarity, that at some point the people who have, in this reading, it's family of origin and relationship type of energy. It feels like the people who've betrayed you, if you're willing to start and create a whole new world for yourself, and for some of you kids as well, child or children, following that clarity, choosing to be happy, using the wisdom that you've learned, at some point it looks like you will advance and succeed in what you're doing, in that this toxic group changes their opinion about you. And it feels like you become someone that they realize that they messed up. They thought that they were treating someone cruelly who will never amount to anything, that they'll get away with it, that you'll never talk about this because that's how you were conditioned and raised. And so there's this energy of what's hidden potential for Virgo is that you achieve and create this new amazing beginning. And whoever, all these toxic people who wrote you off and felt so comfortable treating you so poorly, for some of you stole what's yours, at some point they're like, oh, Virgo actually has a lot going on. Oh, actually Virgo has a lot going on. And it looks like they try to come back into your experience. What I don't like about that is they feel very unapologetic and unable to see their own lying, cheating, stealing, and betrayal. These are very opportunistic people. They take advantage of someone who has been conditioned to take it, to tolerate less than treatment. someone who's a scapegoat, someone who's to blame, someone who everybody can just blame, treat horribly. They thought they could get away with it because you were keeping the quiet, keeping the treatment. It feels like you weren't saying anything, and even if you were, they could just say you're crazy. Something is changing, a huge shift. And it feels like a new beginning, leaving this old story behind and stepping into a new reality, being new. All right. In the advice and outcome, we have the King of Wands in reverse. This is afraid to make a move. Ding. Afraid to make a move. This is someone feeling very stuck, not knowing what direction to take after a breakup. That feels like your energy a bit. Afraid to start a new direction, a new passion. It feels like starting over means you have to make decisions. You have to take control of you, your life, and some of you kids. Learn, start over, make new decisions. Starting with financial poverty, feeling abandoned by a toxic, codependent type of energy, controlling and manipulative. So it looks like all these challenges are creating an opportunity for you to ascend, to move away. Feels like this is being done for you. You're being removed from a toxic partnership where you chronically have to abandon yourself. If this is being done for you, if you could perceive that all of this is being done for me, then how would that shift how you perceive your life going forward? If there are things you can't see and perceive, and there's a whole world out there that's so much better that you can create for yourself and your kids, that's happy, sun, with truthful energy, so you can live honestly as yourself in your divine feminine. Doesn't it seem like donning that perspective instead of the perspective, I've been abandoned, I've been hurt? Yes, which is true as well, as I'm perceiving here. But it feels like if you keep that as your story, then you continue to live that story. But if you change your perspective, yes, I've been through a lot of hardships that I'm healing from, and I'm open to new experiences, and I don't know what those new experiences are. And it feels like I have to create space and within myself to be open to new experiences. There's a need to leave a comfort zone, to move to calmer waters, to not engage in fantastic thinking or everything's lost thinking as well. Choosing to be happy, not choosing, not overthinking, not staying in the past. There's something here like a road, yes, twos, choice point that you have. It feels like stay in the old energy and continue having more of that experience, or allowing something new to come in, a new perspective that leads to 10 of Pentacles, your happily ever after, building a legacy. Wow. All right, Virgos, that's your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day.